Yes, those are tears. I'm crying. I did not expect to start bawling my eyes out. This was my most anticipated scene. I don't know, well, I kind of know why, and I don't want to spoil the scene for you guys, but this scene was one that I latched onto as one of my favorites in the whole book, and I have been wanting to visualize it since I first wrote it, and back then I never thought it would ever be possible for me to ever get art. Stick around to the end, because the very end, it just worked out coincidentally that the very last one we did was my most anticipated one. So I've been waiting for that one since I first wrote the book. So stick around so you can see what that scene was. You do not want to miss this. It's going to be great. Hey everyone, and welcome to another video. So today's very special video is about the Survivor illustrations. Actually, I vlogged the whole process as I went through and got the illustrations, but I wanted to do a little bit of an introduction. So first of all, Survivor is book 6 in the Valiant series, but it's a series of standalone fantasy, epic fantasy books that can be read in any order. So if you haven't read the other Valiant books, you can still enjoy Survivor just fine. It is Hunger Games meets the TV show Survivor. Very dangerous, you know, they're kidnapped and forced to play a dangerous game, and only 2 will make it out alive. It's really intense. The Kickstarter is actually going on right now, so if you like any of these illustrations and you want them, the limited deluxe edition of Survivor is going to have the illustrations at the back of the book. It's going to have a page, signing page, signing and numbering page. It's going to have deleted scenes. It's going to have a detailed character guide with some special character sketches, 12 of them that my editor H.A. Pruitt did. So, and these illustrations are all done by Moi Moi. I will have his Instagram tagged below, and his Fiverr account where I found him also below if you guys are interested, because he's extremely affordable and stuff. So that's about Survivor. The link to the Kickstarter will be down below. If it hasn't launched yet, just click the notify me on launch button, and it will notify you as soon as it goes live, so you can grab Survivor and not miss a thing. So really quickly, tips for anybody who isn't an artist but is an author and is interested in getting illustrations done. I found the artists that I have used on Fiverr. So the first artist that I used for the illustrations for the first 4 Valiant books was Lucas Santiago, and eventually he had stopped contacting me. I don't actually know what happened to him. So I don't know what happened to him other than the fact that he stopped replying. So I never got to, we had actually stopped working together at that point. But when I contacted him again, because, hey, I have more money now, I can, you know, do these illustrations for the other books I didn't get done. I never heard back from him. So I started looking for another artist, but both Lucas Santiago, the first artist that I hired for the earlier Valiant books, and now Moi Moi on Instagram, I actually found him on Fiverr, both of them on Fiverr. So you basically just go on Fiverr. It's a freelancing site where you can find all kind of freelancers. I was actually freelancing on there myself for my writing and editing for a time. But you can go to the illustrations in the search bar, and you can customize your search based on your budget. So if you want to start at a certain number and go up from there and do like in between a certain number, you can do that. And I was able to find some within my budget, because for me, I can't afford the more expensive kind, and I feel very blessed to have found both Lucas and especially now Moi Moi on Instagram is his Instagram username. To find him, and his art is absolutely gorgeous, and for him to be affordable and in my budget is a huge miracle. So that's basically, you just look for them and find them. You do have to be careful, because there are people who you don't want to get any sort of scammer, and you don't want to get an artist that uses AI and kind of poses as an artist. But luckily, when I messaged Moi Moi, I felt like he and I, you know, kind of connected really well and really easily. And I asked him about, you know, whether he uses AI, and he said no, but he thanked me and appreciated that I support artists. So that's something you do want to make sure that you're not getting scammed by anybody. And most of the time you can look on there, and Fiverr, I felt like the Fiverr recommended
Are you always this articulate?
The Fiverr recommended ones are always the safer choice to go by. And then also the number of reviews that they have, and the star rating that they have, and the, like, in the review, like, even if they only have a few, the quality of the reviews and like what people say about them is a good way that I kind of check out the different artists and compare. And of course, with artists, you want to pick out one that does the style that you want. There are a lot of people who do other types of art, like anime style art versus more illustration type art, which is what I did for mine, that are more fantasy based. And you may also find other illustrators who do more like children's illustrations, or maybe it's still illustrations of like books, but it's more sci-fi and less fantasy, or it's landscapes and you want character portraits, or they do character portraits and it's just the character and you want a scene from your book. I found a lot that did really gorgeous illustration work, but it was characters. They did not have a background scene with it, and I wanted actual scenes. So those are some of the things that you would be looking for. Also, this is a Wednesday vlog, and so I'm going to pause my Immortal vlogs because Survivor, the Kickstarter, is going to be launching soon, and Survivor, the actual regular book, will be launching in October, and we will jump back to Immortal and finish those vlogs. I can't believe it took me so long to actually get Immortal finalized that I'm still doing vlogs, and I've started doing these back in like November when the book came out. Like, this is absolutely insane. So we're going to switch to Survivor, but we will get back to Immortal vlog, so I'm not going to leave you on a cliffhanger with those, so I just wanted to point that out. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the illustrations, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I don't know what this is for, but I just got the first 2 illustrations for Survivor. I saw the notification, so I'm on my phone, so I'm pulling it up on the computer, and I wanted to film my reaction, so this will be for Survivor for something. So I'm so excited. Okay, I hope they look good. I'm hoping. Where's my orders? I can't see. I think I smeared my glasses. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't even look. I'm afraid to look. I don't want to look. Okay, these are the first 2. Okay, view delivery. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. Whoa. Holy crap.
5 minutes later.
Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm sorry, I was totally absorbed for. It's the opening qualifier round challenge. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous art. So these are supposed to be like monkey bars. Other than that, like, these are supposed to be like monkey bars. That is literally the only thing that is like off, but like it's not even off because it looks like visually it actually brings what's in my head to life so much better than I ever could have expected. Oh my gosh, I can't even. And then if you look closely, there are guards in the background. Like, I could not visualize this any better. Like, I pictured it more like green bubbling acid, but yellow. I mean, heck, this is amazing. This is so amazing. Like, I can't even. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's scene 1. Okay, so scene 2 is still coming. He's gonna deliver it in a few hours. So, oh my gosh. It looks so good. It looks so good. I don't even know if I want to tell him. I will send him a message and let him know. So I'm going to send him a message and let him know about the bars, but it is so gorgeous, you guys. Oh my gosh. It is the opening scene. I'm blocking the cover because of my little annotating notes because I'm proofreading it right now, but like, it's the opening qualifier challenge. Like, that is 100% what it looks like. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I've always dreamed of having art from this. I cannot. Okay, this guy is good. I'm so happy I found this guy. All right, I gotta message him. So yeah, I don't know what this is for, but I will keep you guys informed. I will keep you guys informed. Okay. All right. I'll let you guys know when I get the second scene. I can't stop staring at it. Does anybody else do this? I kid you not, when I sent him a message in the thing with the revision request, and I sent him a private message. And also, whenever you do art, please always ask for what they, like, what name they want you to use when you're crediting them, and if they have any social links that you would like, they would like you to promote when you do. That way the artist actually gets credit and you're linking back to their whatever platform they choose. So just to let you know, for cover designers, artists, all that stuff. But afterwards, I literally opened up, because I downloaded the example picture and it still has the watermarks on it because it's not the final version yet. But I was just sitting here and I pulled it up and I'm just staring at it, and I was looking at every detail and playing out the scene from the book in my head and just visualizing it and visualizing like every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't stop staring at it because it is so gorgeous. And honestly, I may have, like, once I get these done with the books that don't actually have any, I may actually, when I get the extra money, go ahead and have him redo some of the earlier ones that weren't quite, because it was like my first, like, Hunters especially. It's gorgeous art that Lucas Santiago did, so credit to him, and I'll pop them up here on the screen. It's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. It's just, it was my first time doing art with an illustrator and I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't explain things very well, and so it's not quite up to par with like the same quality that he did with Samurais, which is here, and some of Shifters. Some of Shifters does have that early Hunter quality, but some of it actually has like the really good high quality from Samurai, so that's here. And so just revising some of those to kind of like, I mean, this is just gorgeous, and I can use this to promote the book. And now the special edition hardback. Oh, baby, it's gonna have the art in there. Okay, so I am beyond excited. So anyways, I gotta stop gushing and staring at that because it's just, oh my goodness. I need to do a video about this. Let me know in the comments below if you guys would like me to do a video about this. So I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, it's 4:39 in the morning, same day for the art for Survivor. I just got the order. Oh my gosh, it looks even better. Got me the revision. Oh my god, isn't that just gorgeous? Okay, all right, let's look at the second one. Whew, all right, let's do this. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I need to process this. Oh my god. Wow.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I'm excited. I'm sorry, I was just like absorbing the scene. I like it. I gave him like this huge, like not really a huge scene, but a scene, and it was kind of like a very active scene, so I was like, just pick one of the moments from the scene to capture, and I described it all. And so I wasn't quite expecting this particular moment and stuff, but I like that there was only, at first I was like missing one of the characters, but then I'm like, okay, the focus in the scene was actually like from a character's perspective, so it makes sense. And so I actually really like it. I'm excited, and the art looks so good. Like, oh, the scene is like, it's just so visual. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. And the characters, I'm just like, oh, you got this character and this character and this character and this character, and I'm just excited about all of them. It looks so I'm going to accept the order and save the images, and then get the information. Well, actually, he's got to start the order for the next one, so I'll send him a message about that, and then when we start the second order, I'll get him the information for the next two, and we'll just keep going. So yay, I'm excited. I will check in with you guys later. I didn't actually mean for the recording to start. So I'm sorry that the lighting is bad, but I actually moved my plug-in for my light, so my light doesn't have a plug-in right now. But I think the 2 new illustrations for Survivor just came in. So I was gonna do my reaction to it. Okay, here we go. I'm so excited. It's like 3 in the morning, so I wanted to do this. View delivery. Okay, he needs an extra day to finish the illustrations. Currently still in the progress of coloring, just adding details as much as I can. Thanks so much for your patience. So he sent me the sketches. So, I'm gonna look at the sketches. I gotta keep in mind it's just a sketch. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh. Sorry, I forgot to pause this. It looks so good so far. I'm glad he sent me the sketches. There's a few details on the second one. And the first, I don't think I clarified that like some characters were sitting and stuff. So just gotta do that, but it looks so good. I can't wait for the full color one, so I will do a reaction then. So I'm so excited. I got a notification. Actually, I got it like when I woke up this morning. And I couldn't film the reaction, so I've had to wait literally all day to react to the illustrations. I think they both came in. So, oh, I don't want to look. I'm so scared and nervous. Okay, these are the romancy ones. So we've got some romancy ones, and I'm so nervous and excited. All right, okay, guys, I'm gonna look. So cute. Oh my gosh, the watermarks kind of like blocking the faces. I think in the particular scene, these two characters are supposed to be sitting, and they're definitely surrounded by woods, so I may tell the illustrator that. But it looks so good though. Oh my gosh. It's gorgeous. You guys ready for this? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Like I said, there's supposed to be trees on the other side of the meadow, and they were supposed to be sitting, but there are several scenes where they're walking in the meadow, so it's okay. Oh, so I may tell him about the trees, because I think that should be a pretty simple fix and everything. I'm so excited. All right, there's one more. Let's check out the second one. I think this one's gonna blow everything away. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think based on the thumbnail, oh my God, this is even better than I thought. Oh my gosh. That is even better than I was actually hoping for. Oh my gosh. That is insane to me. I can't stop staring at it. I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. I will. I'm gonna let him know about the other one, just the background. And yeah. I'm gonna have to send this one to my editor. This was the scene that she's been wanting illustrated. So I think she's gonna flip her mind when she sees this. Oh my God. I'm so okay. So yeah, I will check in with you guys when we get the next two. After he finalizes these, I'll give him the information for the, I think it's the last one. I don't know if there were 5 or 6, so I'll have to check on that. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hey guys, so I think this is video number 6 in my Survivor illustrations. So the last one that I got, the characters were not sitting and on one of them, and so he said he would revise it for me, so he got it back to me now. It is June 29th, so we're a little behind, but he said that we would that he would do the last 2 pretty quickly. So I'm excited. I get to view the delivery and I'm so excited to see this one. All right, here I go. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh my gosh, guys, look at it. Ah, and the trees. He added in the trees in the background, and they're sitting in kind of a little area, and it's just like, oh my gosh, they're so cute and beautiful. And then of course you guys have seen this one the last time, so that remains the same, but it's so gorgeous. It's just like, oh my God, I get to post these on Instagram when I release the book, and it'd be fun to see how I can do this with the Kickstarter. I'm gonna have so much fun. figuring that out. Ugh. Okay, so I'm gonna accept the order and download these, and yeah, I'm gonna click yes that I'm ready to accept the delivery and get him the information for the last two. So I know one of them for sure. I know what one of them is. The second one is one that is more geared towards something I want to see and have been dreaming to see, and not necessarily something that it is important to the book and to the story, but it's not necessarily, I'm not sure if it's like I only have these last two, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, should I pick a different part of the book? But this one in particular is one that I have been dying to see since the moment that I wrote it, and that's kind of important, you know, as the author, and I feel like it's going to be really good. So, and it still is a vital scene and can be used to market the story and stuff, I feel like. But yeah, I'm just, it looks so good. So I'm ready to accept the delivery. Okay, approve final delivery. That should allow me to download the files. It's exceptional. Okay, I'm gonna rate all of this, accept all of the things, download the files, and then maybe I'll do a clip of me of all of the ones we have so far, and then I will get him the information for the next two, and we will be doing that. I am almost finished formatting Survivor, so I'm currently uploading the final file for that one, so I'll be doing that vlog series. I'll have that here as a card. So we're getting closer to the time when it's time to start planning the Kickstarter, so I'm really excited. I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, so this is another reaction to the final, oh my gosh, I don't have my light plugged in. Anywho, now that I've got my light on, this is another reaction to my illustrations. These are the final two, and I'm so excited for one of them. One of them is literally what I've been wanting to see from the start, when I first wrote the scene. So, also I've got little Bashy with me today. So he stays with me when my sister's at work on Mondays and Tuesdays. So I'm excited. So this is my reaction to it. I just saw about an hour ago that Moy13 on Instagram, I'll have him tagged for all of these videos down below. He got me the final two. So okay, he sent me just scene 6, so he hasn't sent scene 5 yet. Oh my god, this may actually be the most beautiful one. I think this is actually the most beautiful one that I've had. Holy moly. Look at this. Oh my gosh. What do you think, buddy? He likes them too. I can't wait for scene 5, but this is pretty dang epic. This is, oh my gosh. Okay. Definitely mind-blowing. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely gorgeous. I do need to check the scene and see, because I thought it happened at nighttime, but my brain may have already had it be dark when it was like the sun was going down, so I gotta double check that. But holy mackerel, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna let him know that I'm not going to accept it until he sends scene 5, but that doesn't need any revisions at all. Well, you know what? I should check to see if it's at nighttime, because if it is at nighttime, then that will be a revision that needs to be done. But I love the lighting from the sunset, so is it too late to change the book to match the illustration? I mean, come on. So yeah, I'm gonna let him know if it needs nighttime or not, and then if not, I'm not going to accept it until he sends scenes 5, and I'll let him know that I love it and it's gorgeous. Shout out to Moy13. If I'm pronouncing his username wrong, I apologize. I can also, he told me to direct people to his Instagram, but so I don't want to share his Fiverr if he doesn't want people to know, but that's how I found him, was through Fiverr, so you could also search for him there if you need an illustrator. Guys, please hire him. He is amazing. If you need a cover designer, Renz is the one who designed my covers, and if you need an editor, H.A. Pruitt is my cover designer. I will always shout out the people who helped me create this stuff, because it wouldn't be possible without them. I think this is gorgeous. Like, oh my god. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, Yeah, I need to focus. So I will check in with you guys in just a minute. Okay, so I did actually read the book, and it is actually taking place at nighttime. So I did send him a few revisions for that. I did tell him that I love the sunset and the lighting. Like, that is so, especially as a thumbnail, like even looking as you're passing by, like that is so gorgeous. The other illustrations are all gorgeous too. I'm just saying, because for some reason this one took me by complete surprise how gorgeous this one was. So, the sunset lighting really works in the scene, so I'm just like, dang, but I need it to be accurate to the book. So I'm hoping I can keep both the revisions, because I did that with the other one that he had. So anyways, so I will check in with you guys when he sends me the revision, and the final one, that is the one that ironically I have anticipated the most, is the last one that I'm doing. The hype is on, guys. All right. Any guesses as to what it's going to be? We've had some challenges. We've had some couples. So partners, pairings, whatever you want to call them. Teams. That's the word I was looking for. So any guesses what it's going to be? Let me know in the comments below. And in the meantime, I guess it's time to go to the next clip, because you guys will just get to go in the next clip. I will have to wait. So this is another video for the illustrations. Okay, so I think he just sent me the final ones, the final one and the revision. It's the 8th, so I just vlogged yesterday, so it didn't take him too much longer. I can't wait. So I really needed these because I am trying to get the book finalized, so they're going to go at the end of the book. I'll have a link in the description below for the Kickstarter. By the time you guys are watching this, it's either in the pre-launch stage or it's already out. If it's in the pre-launch stage, if it's in the pre-launch stage, all you have to do is click notify me on launch, and it'll notify you as soon as it goes live, because you do not want to miss this. It's going to have all of these beautiful illustrations by Moy13 on Instagram. I'll have his Instagram and his Fiverr tagged in the comments below. It'll be at the end. Also, you'll get a special PDF of deleted scenes. You'll get the detailed character guide with character sketches that my editor H.A. Pruitt designed, and a special exclusive signing and numbering page, so all the physical copies will be exclusively numbered, and the ebook version will have a variation of that, since obviously the ebook's not going to be numbered. So yeah, so check that out. Link is in the description below. All right, let's view delivery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, remember, this last one is the one that I have been wanting to see since I wrote the book when I was a teenager. More like a young adult. I think it was right after I graduated high school, which was in 2013, so this is 10 years. Maybe a little less than that, but still. Alright. I don't know if I can... I'm so scared. I have been anticipating this because I have a very clear visual for this scene and for the aspect of this scene, and it's very specific in my head, so I'm hoping it looks like it's in my head. But first, stick around because you don't want to miss it. Alright, but before we get to the finale, y'all, here's the revised scene with the lighting at nighttime. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. No idea that was actually going to be my favorite one of the 3 with the couples. Holy moly. It looks so good. Okay. Oh, you ready? I'm actually scared. My legs are, I don't know if you can tell. Well, you can't tell, obviously, because I'm not showing you my legs, but my legs are shaking. My leg, oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Yes, those are tears. I'm crying. I did not expect to start bawling my eyes out. I didn't mean to get emotional, but I'm sure all of you authors can relate, especially authors who are not artists. If you're an artist, you can kind of do this yourself, but for us who aren't, when you write a book, you can picture it. Obviously, you picture it in your head when you write a story, and we all have those moments in the book that, like, one, mean the world to us, and two, that we visualize so clearly. You can picture it as a scene, like in illustration and art, or even in a movie, and you picture it and you want to see it so badly. And many of us don't have the opportunity to hire artists to actually get those visuals out, basically, and invented. And so for this was my most anticipated scene. I don't know, well, I kind of know why, and I don't want to spoil the scene for you guys, but this scene was one that I latched onto as one of my favorites in the whole book, and I've been wanting to visualize it since I first wrote it, and back then I never thought it would ever be possible for me to ever get art. You guys ready? All right, it has keep in mind, I haven't accepted it yet, so it still has the logo, watermark thing on it, but I will pop up once we visualize all of this. I will show you guys all of them clear, popping them up here. So anyways, here it is. Oh my gosh. Like, I can't even express to you. This is the image that made me cry. This is the scene I've been wanting. That's the creature. That is the creature that I have been picturing my whole life. So, and for those of you who have read the book, who know what scene this is, and who don't mind spoilers, so spoiler alert, if you have not read the book, do not listen to me. Skip to this time and I will put a warning. You've been warned. Do not listen to me. Skip. You do not want to hear this. If you have read the book, this is a treat for you guys. As you know, if you've read the book, you know that this is Nico. This is when Shade meets Nico, and Nico, I did not anticipate him becoming as important and as cherished of a character that he did. And not just with Survivor, but later on in the Valiant series, he becomes like one of the Chosen, essentially. And Nico, I love Nico like I love one of the Chosen. So for me, ever since I created him, I worked hard to describe him. I kind of had some inspiration from a particular creature from Star Wars in my mind, which that's a whole nother story. But for me, I've visualized the moment that Shade gets to meet Nico, and I've wanted to see it for such a long time. I've wanted to see Nico for such a long time that to get to see him and actually have him be pictured exactly like he was in my head, like, oh my, I cannot express to you how exciting this is, but also how I can use this in future books, because this is Nico. We have a visual of Nico, everyone. All right, you guys can come back now. You want this. Oh my gosh, go get the Kickstarter, the limited deluxe edition. It'll have this and all of the others in the book. You don't want to miss this opportunity to get this beautiful artwork. So that's the details of why this means the world to me. Again, if you haven't read the book, you don't want to listen to that. But yeah, this is gorgeous art. This is the chance of a lifetime to get this stuff and to get this in the book with the scenes. And it's so beautiful and it's so intense and exciting and thrilling, and you're going to love the story. I'm crying just from seeing the artwork of this scene, and I've cried in the book a whole bunch when I was editing it. I'll have those vlogs up coming soon, so be looking out for them. So you guys do not want to miss this chance to get this art. And there's more in the book, not just this art. You'll get the detailed character guide. It's a huge cast of characters. 12 of them will have sketches with them, which is going to be super exciting. Assigning a numbering page exclusively. There's the team death and prediction and winner prediction trackers. So they're empty blank sheets that you can fill out as you read through the book, so that you can participate in the game too and see if you predict right or wrong on things. So it's then there's more. There's tons more. So go check out the Kickstarter page. This is amazing. And now I'm gonna, because I've shown you guys the process of this, I'm going to accept this and I will pop up the illustrations one at a time for you so you can see the art in like HD, visually stunning and beautiful the way that it was always meant to be seen. So enjoy. If you liked this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more writing and reading videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And in the meantime, if you liked this video about the illustrations of Survivor, then check out my video that I did about the cover reveal. That was the first time I got to visualize the cover, and I had some of the illustrations in that one, but I talk a lot more detail about the Kickstarter and the cover reveal and the book itself, so you don't want to miss it. Check it out. It'll be here.